I think that the quantum physics is kind of limited in what it can do. I know that people talk about entanglement and try to hope that that'll answer all of the mysteries of paranormal and ESP and all the experiments that Princeton Parent Lab and other folks did, where you have evidence that things can travel at very high speeds, maybe instantaneously. The problem with quantum physics is it was really sort of built to explain atoms. It does a good job with explaining how the electrons move around the proton in the atom, the energy levels, the shells. If you try to go to a much smaller scale, quantum physics kind of limits you to how small a scale you can look at. There's something called the uncertainty principle. It says if you want to go to very small distances, the energies become very, very high, but the two kind of compete, and in the end, going much below a proton in width, the energies become enormous. That's why the CERN atom smasher has to be so big, just to get enough energy to probe these small distances. The conventional scientific wisdom is, well, that proves that that's all there is. Just can't look any smaller than that. But in physics theory, there's something called the Planck length, which is the distance at which the fluctuations of the gravity field, the fluctuations of the metric space-time, starts to get blurry. And that's really considered the limit of how small you can really go. It's 20 orders of magnitude smaller than the width of a nucleus of a proton, let's say, or any other basic heavy particle. So it's 20 orders of magnitude smaller than a proton, which means you have a huge range of distances at very small scales that have not really been explored by our present science. Our present science kind of says, well, must not be anything there, must be all random because we can't look at it, so we'll just assume it's all random and we stop looking. My own suspicion is that that huge expanse of distance and orders of magnitude is where all of the paranormal and the afterlife stuff goes on.